Let's practice right now opening ourselves to change and living your life with greater grace and ease. So find a place where you can sit quietly for a few moments. Close the door, turn off your phone, and give yourself this time to connect to your true
Flatworms, like flukes, are also very
the source of
complicated.
all your ideas.
The eggs passed
inspiration,
out with
love,
bowl
joy,
contents were not meant to be eaten as such. They were meant to hatch in a pond where snails and minnows eat them. The larvae grow up in these new secondary hosts. Later, the snail sheds them and they attach themselves to foliage near the pond. They overwinter in a tough metacercarial cyst. An unsuspecting browsing animal now eats them.
to a relationship.
They come out of their metacercarial cyst as small adults and quickly attach themselves to the intestine with a sucker.
When difficult emotions
They
such as
now
fear
have safe haven and can
guilt come
go
up, our body
about
automatically
maturing
tries to
and
resist
laying
the pain.
eggs.
We stiffen,
Four common
clench,
flukes are
brace ourselves.
the
so we
human
try to push the feelings
intestinal
away
fluke,
as fast as
human
we can.
liver fluke,
Anything
sheep
that lets
liver
us
fluke,
avoid meeting
pancreatic
fear
fluke
most.
of cattle. Don't let the
Notice
terms
when you are
sheep
trying
and
to push
cattle
away that
mislead
raw
you.
part of
They
yourself.
are all found
gentle
in
compassion.
humans.
Observe what
The
happens.
worst parasites. Phaseolapis
As you go
boscae
deeper into
is
the
the
meditation,
fluke
imagine
flatworm
that instead
that
of
I find
fighting
in
your
every
feelings,
case
you
of
relax
cancer,
into them.
HIV
Take some more deep
infection,
breaths.
Alzheimer's, Crohn's
Relax your
disease, Kaposi's, endometriosis, and in any people
Soften
without
your
these
eyes
diseases.
and
Its
let
life
go
cycle
of any
involves
tension.
6 different
Invite the
stages.
pain in,
The first
saying
stage
yes to the
is egg,
experience.
second miracidia,
Don't judge or
third
censor any
rhidia,
feeling.
4
If there is
cercaria, and 5
or fear,
metacercaria. Now the
that
normal
emotion
life
to
cycle
rise in a
of the
state
egg,
of
which is the
acceptance.
first stage,
Face that
expel
thing
with
that you would
bowel
like to
movement
hide.
into soil, wash by
Notice how your
rain
body
into
responds
ponds.
as you make
The
room
second
for your
stage, which
shadow,
is the miracidia,
and allow
normal
a
life
voice.
cycle is that it hatches from egg in water.
This
As
sense of
Celia
letting
can
things
swim
be as they
vigorously
are,
and must
without
find
having to change or
intermediate
fix
snail
them,
hosts in
marks the
1 to
shift
2 hours,
into an
or maybe
expansive
too
awareness.
exhausted to invade.
Through
The
surrendering
third
into the
stage,
moment
rhidia,
exactly as it
normal
is,
life cycle
you can
is
tap into a
develop
boundless source of
inside
love
miracidia
and
as
freedom.
little balls until expelled. Those
Release
are
the
mother
residue of
rhidia, and
thoughts
each one bears
and settle
daughter
into the
rhidia of
feeling
up to
of
8
open
months,
awareness.
all still inside the
Feel the
snail and
spaciousness
living
of
on the
your mind
fluids
as
in the lymphatic
sensations roll
spaces.
in
Similarly,
and out,
daughter
like
rhidia are
ocean waves.
continually developing
Make it your
cercaria.
intention to say yes
The
to
fourth
whatever life
stage,
brings,
cercaria,
letting each
normal life
experience
cycle of
bring you
a
closer
tail,
to
use
truth.
it to exit from snail and
How long
swim
have
to
you
a
been waiting for
plant.
the right time,
If the snail is
the right
feeding on a plant,
circumstances, the right
cercaria
person,
can latch
or
onto
people
plant
to
with
give
sucker
yourself
mouth
permission
and start to
to take a
insist
step forward?
or form a
The
cocoon
elders
within
O'Reilly of
minutes.
the Arizona
Tail
Hopi
breaks
Nation
off and
offer
swims
tribute
away to
with this
dissolve.
prophecy.
The fifth stage,
You
metacercaria,
have been telling the people
normal
that
life
this is
cycle,
the 11th
2
hour.
wall cyst.
Now you
The
must go back
outer
and
wall
tell the
is
people
very
that this
sticky,
is
but as you
the
eat
hour.
the plant, it is stuck too.
And there are
The
things
least
to be
pressure will
considered.
break it,
Where
leaving
are
the
you
cyst
living?
in the mouth.
What
The
are you
almost
doing?
unbreakable
What
inner
are
cyst
your
wall
relationships?
protects it from
Are
chewing,
you in
and the
right
keratin
relation?
like coat
Where
prevents
is your
digestion
water?
by stomach
Know
juices.
your garden.
However,
It
when
is
it
time to
reaches the
speak your truth.
duodenum, contact with
Create your
intestinal
community.
juices
Be good to each
dissolve
other.
away
And
the
do not
cyst
look
wall
outside
and
yourself
freeze it.
for the leader. This
It
could
then
be a good time.
fastens itself to the intestinal lining and
There is
begins
a
to
river flowing
develop
now
into
very
an
fast.
adult.
It
The sixth stage is the adult. Now, the normal life cycle of an adult lives in your intestine and can produce 1,000 eggs per bowel movement and live many years. Note that the adult is the only stage that normally lives in the human, and then only in the intestine. Fasciolapsis depends on a snail called a secondary host for a part of its life cycle. But when your body has solvent in it, the other 5 stages can develop in you. If propyl alcohol is the solvent, the intestinal fluke is invited to use another organ as a secondary host. This organ will become cancerous. If benzene is the solvent, the intestinal fluke uses the thymus for its secondary host, setting the stage for AIDS. Wood alcohol invites pancreatic flukes to use the pancreas of a secondary host. This leads to pancreatic dysfunction, which we call diabetes. If xylene or toluene are the solvents, I typically see any of 4 flukes using the brain as a secondary host. If methyl ethyl ketone, MEK, or methylbutyl ketone, MBK, are the solvents, the uterus becomes a secondary host, and endometriosis a likely result. This is a new kind of parasitism based on pollution. I call the disease caused by fluke stages in inappropriate locations fluke disease. Are tapeworms and roundworms affected by solvents this way too? This is a fascinating and very important question. Search for the answer can help others search for the answer. Search for the answer and help others search for the answer. I do not know yet. Pollution. Pollutants are all the dead things around us that should not get into your body because they interfere with its work. As long as they don't penetrate your tissues, they won't interfere like plastic eyeglasses and clothing. But if they are invasive, your body must fight to remove them. Pollutants can invade your body via the air you breathe, the foods and beverages you eat, and the products you put on your skin. The biggest tragedy is not recognizing when a pollutant is harming you. 2 people can use the same face cream. One develops a rash, the other does not. The one who did not assume the cream is not harmful to them, that they are like a bank vault impregnable to that product. A better assumption is that the face cream is somewhat toxic, as evidenced by the rash that can develop, and they escape the rash only because they had a stronger immune system. The immune system is like money paid out of the bank vault for every toxic invasion. When the money is gone, the bank, your health fails. Solvent pollution. Solvents are compounds that dissolve things. Water is a useful, life-giving solvent. Most other solvents dissolve fats and are life-threatening because fats from the membrane wall around each of your cells, especially our nerve cells. The solvent that does the most harm is benzene. It goes to the thymus, ruins our immune system and causes AIDS. The next worst solvent is propyl alcohol. It goes to the liver and causes cancer in some distant organ. Other major culprits of disease are xylene, toluene, wood, alcohol, methyl chloride,
high
and try.
Whose life have I added value to? And who's added value to my life? What second chances have I been offered? What third chances? What people have I attracted into my life over the years? What relationships have I co-created? What special gifts do I have? What have I done to add value to the world? Who smiles when I speak to them? Now open your eyes and write down in any order as they rush into your head the first 10 things you are grateful for. Create your list